Greetings everyone, today we're going to show you how to do long division. We're going to do a shortened version of this, which is a triple block, and then we're going to show you how to do long divisions on polynomials. Alright, so let's get into some fundamentals. So we got Uncle Liam, he's like, he's frustrated because he doesn't know what to do. That's you right now, but at the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what to do. Alright, so we're going to do some fundamentals. So most likely, you probably see one of these, remember you're in primary school. So this bracket here, it's like a division sign, here's a good example. What's 1 divided by 2? It's 1. So we have a name, so this is called the divisor, this is called the quotient, and this is called the polynomial dash number. Okay, there we go, that goes away. So polynomial dash number. Okay, so now we understand the anatomy of the I don't know what this is called, the long division thing. So now we get in. By the way, if you don't know what this is basically, if I'm in primary school, odd story, I heard it was called Shawa, called Miss Kilkenny, what's the name? But I don't know, but I searched it up, it turns out it's be a right parentheses, open bracket, a right parentheses, an open right parentheses, and a horizontal bar. So there's no exact name for it, I'm not really sure, can you guys tell me? No one will usually watch this video, but oh well, maybe someone might watch it. Anyway, so what we've got to do, so we have some practice, and we're going to just stick with numbers right now, and then we're going to get into like polynomials. So what's 3 divided by 319? It's kind of hard at first, it's not something easily you can do in your head, but we can actually do the chipping off block method. So what we can do first of all is, what's a number that divides is 300? What's a number that can be divided? What's a number that's smaller than this but can divide it by into 3? So an answer would be 100. So we can divide this by 100, and we'll take away 300. So 3 divided by 300 is 100. So minus that equals to 19. And then, so what's a small number than 19 but divided to 3? It's 18. So that'll be 6. So 3 divided by 18 is 6. So plus that to 6. And we minus that, and we're left with 1. And there's nothing smaller that divides into 3, but we can get to decimals, It'll be plus 0.3. But usually this is where you stop, and we have a remainder. This is called the remainder. Alright, so how we write this is simple. We'll just add up 3 plus 6, no, 100 plus 6. Just going to erase all this out. So the answer is 3 divided by, no, sorry, I don't know what to say about way. 319 divided by 3 equals to 106. But it's not exactly. Plus it, or it becomes remainder 1. Or you could do it the other way, 300 plus it by 1 over to the divisor, plus it, 1 divided by 3, which is, 0.3 recurring. Okay, so cool. So now we understand the fundamentals, how to do our whole numbers. Let's go do it to polynomials. So I've got an example here. It looks really intimidating. So this is the divisor, this is the polynomial, and we're going to get the quotient up here. So let's go start with the beginning, so the first term here. So what will, what's a number that will give, so what's another factor here that we can give? So basically 5x squared, and then what we've got to do again is to multiply this number with this the quotient that we have up here so far. So x times 5x squared, so the index will tell me it'll be 5x cubed, and then negative 3 times it by 5x, so that'll be negative 15x squared. Okay, cool. Then we're going to do a line. I'm going to press Control T, and that'll bring it up there, so I have more space. Actually, I have a bit of a sniffle today. Alright, there we go. So now I have more space. And then we just minus them, always a minus. This could help. I recommend to put brackets. So that cancel each other out. This becomes positive, so you add to that, become 3x squared. And this goes down. So, and then we carry these downwards because there's nothing else to minus. Okay, now we do the same thing. So x, alright. So what's say multiple? I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I could already tell it's already it's at +3. I actually have some notes. I'm not sure which parentheses to this. Oh man, this is embarrassing. I apologize. Oh yes, a plus, just to be sure. You know, I don't want to put negative. Why would it be a negative? So then we put this, and then we multiply the divisor with the quotient, well, with this number only, this term only. So x times it by 3x will be 3x squared, and then negative 3 times it by 3x squared would be 9x, would be 9x. Put these into parentheses, Control T, so I get more space. My math teacher always runs out of space, you know. Put the minus up here, and let's do these, cancel each other out. This becomes an add, so that becomes 3x. And then we bring that along. Okay, cool. Wow, very cool. Alright, so so what do we have, what's the number that we have to get to here, which is plus it by 3. Alright, and then now we times this, the quotient, no, divisor with the quotient, well, this term really. And that will be 3x, 3 times 9, it will be negative 9. Control T. Nearly done. Okay. So we're going to add that, because it's a negative, it's always a minus, so we add that up. And it becomes negative 9, negative 6, I'm sorry. Negative 6. So let's go rewrite it. So when this divided by 5x cubed multiplied by 12x, the polynomial. I need my lasso tool real quickly. Control T, move that along there, make it smaller. Deselect, put a, oopsie daisy. Press B for my brush tool, and then we put a line so we can have a clear understanding what's going on. Clear what part's what. 6x minus 15. It will equals, we'll bring equal signs over here to 5x squared plus it by 3x plus it by 3 plus it by 3 remainder of rem of negative 6, or you could do I'm not really sure, but you can do this as like the other term. I don't know what it equals to, but I'm going to do it. But we can leave it as a whole number form. Plus it by x minus 3 divided by 6. There we go. Cool, so now we know how to polynomial. And let's do another one, but this one's going to be a different variation. What happens if we have something like this? So what is different from the other two, from the other one? There's something fundamentally missing. If we try to do this, we get something wrong because we're missing the b term, because there's a, there's no b because it'd be x squared, and then there's c and d. So we're missing the b term. So a quick way to fix that is you can invent a new term. You can invent it still equals to this x squared plus by 0x squared. No, I said that's squared, but this is actually cube. Plus by x plus by 21. Alright, cool. So now let's go plug that in. I'm gonna just I'm gonna lasso that. Control C, Control V. That would be my new layer. Then we just get that D. So that Control E eraser. What was the quotient? What's the divisor? Divisor is 3 plus x. Okay, cool. Go to here. 3 plus no, x plus by 3. This goes there. Cool. Control T. Give some space. Okay. And then we go zoom in. Alright, let's go start. So, what do we have the times x by? To get 3x is x squared. So x squared. Then now we're going to multiply the first term with that. Now we're going to multiply the quotient with no, we're going to divide the divisor with the quotient. Sorry if I mixed that around. It's right here if you forgot it. So it would be x cubed, and then 3 times 3x. That'll be a 3x squared. We're going to minus that. I'm going to put a bracket here just in case you're not really sure. I recommend that as a good habit. That cancel each other out. This will be a negative 3x squared. Plus it by, bring these downwards. Plus it by x, plus it by 2. And then we repeat. So what do we have to times this to get that? It's a negative, because that's a positive, remember. Negative 3x. Alright, super. So now we're going to times the divisor, not quotient, with this term. So 3x, we'll get negative 3x squared. And then 3 times it by negative 3x will be negative 9x. Minus, put brackets just as a good habit. That becomes an add, that cancel each other out. That would just equal to 0. That would be redundant if we write that down. And this added, so it would be 10x. Would it be 10? I'm going to check my notes, because the next thing I want to do is add it up again. Yes, 10x. 10x plus by 2. Alright. X. So, what do we have to do to... I actually really apologize. I really think you're hard. Alright, so what we've got to do is what do we have to times x to get 10x? It's 10. Now we just times that. Now we times the divisor with this term, the 10 term. Alright, so 10x. So 10 times x is 10x. And then 3 times 10 equals to 30. Oh, I made a doo-doo. C is 21. I forgot to carry it down. And then plus by 30. Then we're going to minus it. And we're going to press Control T to scale everything down. And move it to the side. Okay, done. Super. Luckily I caught my mistake, otherwise we'd get the complete wrong answer. But if I did go wrong, we still understand the method. I hopefully you did. It's usually for me because I usually make these videos for myself. So let's go minus them. So that cancels each other out, and 21 minus hit by 30 is 9. Super. So now we've got a remainder, and then we can rewrite it. Let's go rewrite it here, and then we're going to bring that in transparency, the alpha. So x, oopsie, yeah, that's the main layer. So x plus by 3 divided by x cube plus it by 0x. You don't really have to write that there, you can just straight up to the next, but that's only if you're writing as like the final equation, you know. So don't get mixed up, don't forget to add that in when you go and divide it, otherwise you're going to get the complete wrong answer. Plus it by 21 equals to x squared minus 3x was plus it by 10 rem 1 rem 9 no rem negative 9. Alright, now let's go turn this off, and then we can like, what we can do, we can like then make it darker. We just do that and press it to multiply. No, multiply. And I'm going to merge these two, so now it's a lot darker. So cool, it looks an absolute mess. So I'm going to put a bracket here just to, so we can clearly more understand what's happening here. Or we can write it as equals to x squared minus 3x plus it by 10 plus it by fraction of 3x, no, 3x over 9 over negative 9. And there you go, that's how you do long division on polynomials, and this could be super useful for cubic functions. But this is some fundamentals. I hope you learned, and I'll see you later in the next video.